Well, we're back here in my shop again, JW's Automotive and Adventure. So I got this van in here, had some grinding on braking. Anyway, let me show you what we got going on here today. We got this 1 ton. This side looks like it's alright, but there's a bunch of glazing and that rotor is pretty thin. That needs to be done. Brake pads look alright. I won't come around here to this other side. This caliper right here, this seal has popped out, so it got a bunch of dirt and junk down in there. Wouldn't let it collapse back in there. So we got some pretty good gouging done in this rotor back here. There's nothing left of that pad. It's all metal on metal. That sumbitch got hot. Ain't that crazy? So we're gonna do calipers and rotors and pads on both sides and see where that takes us. Look, there's still a little bit of meat on that side. That's sharp in there. I better be careful. Anyhow, that's what we got going on today. Thanks for watching. So this is what happens when you overheat your brakes. Where that caliper was hanging up on that one side, the right front, we got cracks and stuff in these brake pads. Let me show you. That's from getting hot. Even though there was still a little bit of meat left on that, that was about ready to separate from the backing on it. I've seen them lock up tires doing that before. Anyway, just something to watch for when you're looking at your brakes. Thanks. So I'm just going to show you the difference between the thickness on a new rotor and an old rotor. Even though they look like they got some meat, they don't. I know this is the side that's been ground on, but still. So old rotor, new rotor. Even where it's still got extra thickness over on the side that hasn't been ground away, look at the difference. How much more material there is on that new one. Anytime you slap pads on an old rotor, they always warp a lot quicker, so then you get that brake shake. Just some important things to watch for when you're doing some brakes.